Hello, my name is Casey.
I'm Siu Mei.
I'm Misty.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Derek.
And I'm Susan.
Welcome to Effective Communication in the Globalized Workplace. In this specialization, we will share with you some key cultural and linguistic features characterizing effective communication in this increasingly diverse and globalized workplace. There are 4 courses and a capstone project in this specialization for anyone who's preparing to enter the workplace. While each course may be read independently, they are nonetheless carefully interwoven.
As mentioned by Casey, the globalized workplace is a 21st century reality and its existence transcends geographical boundaries. This is especially so where international business connections have become a requirement in commercial organizations as well as the public sector. Very importantly, these workplaces are characterized by diversity in culture, ideologies, practices, personalities, and perspectives. In the midst of this diversity, there's a need for a strong sense of interconnectedness to drive these differences towards a unified corporate direction. One hallmark of a globalized workplace is increased communication, facilitated by social networking that allows people across the globe to connect and disseminate ideas in ways that were impossible before. It is precisely these aspects that this specialization intends to bring to your awareness. Let us hear from our colleagues about their courses now.
In the first course, Establishing a Professional Self Through Effective Intercultural Communication, I will highlight how to communicate effectively to establish relationships with colleagues from different cultures and backgrounds who speak different languages. We will also have the opportunity to practice the 7 communication principles in different situations.
What about assignments, Misty?
Oh yes, there's a very interesting assignment. Those enrolled in the course will have a chance to build their personal profile.
That sounds interesting. It leads very well into my course on strengthening your widening network. In the second course, I will share with you strategies on how to strengthen your relationships with your colleagues as well as other stakeholders from diverse cultural backgrounds, both inside and outside the organization through effective communication.
So while my course will focus on immediate co-workers, your course will expand on this circle of colleagues.
Yes, I will demonstrate the complexities of communicating with different levels of people using the email. Similar to your course, Misty, the 7 communication principles will be discussed. There will also be tasks based on various scenarios for practice.
Sounds like there are a lot of important but fun things to learn, Sarah. The focus of my course, engaging in persuasive and credible communication, however, will be slightly different. I will take you through learning the key skill of persuasion within the context of professional communication in a globalized world.
Okay, but why persuasion, Derek?
Persuasive communication is essential to any professional workplace. Think about it. From a simple email to seek help from colleagues to developing a presentation for the board of directors, these are acts of communication that requires a certain level of persuasion.
Yes, you're right. Even entering the workforce requires effective persuasive communication.
Exactly. For example, resumes, cover letters, and interviews essentially persuade the potential employer to hire the candidate.
So Derek, in your course, will there be resume writing and mock interviews?
Well, there will certainly be writing assignments, and they may range from emails, letters, to short proposals to persuade different sets of audiences at the globalized workplace.
Wow, that's very useful. My course is the 4th and final course of the specialization. Becoming part of the globalized organization. Building on the idea of persuasion, I will focus more on verbal communication.
So what are some contexts you'll be highlighting?
Oral presentations, meetings and conversations. And I will also focus on non-verbal communication cues such as voice, body language and visual aids. This will help build your confidence when you communicate in intercultural and persuasive workplace contexts.
With those from within and outside the organization?
Yes, the audience has expanded from your course, namely immediate colleagues, to anyone that one has to encounter at the workplace.
So does that conclude our specialization?
Well, not quite. There's still a capstone project which will require you to make use of what you have learned in the 4 courses. We look forward to seeing you soon.